we are going to show you a video, guys. Okay? Let us have one meeting, guys. Okay, Tidri? Tidri? Mr. Tidri? Are you listening to me? Okay. 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 Okay, guys. Let's have one meeting now. We will have this discussion, and we will show you after the discussion a video that we made. Abdul Hamid, Khalid will come now, and we made a video. We are going to show the video to you, but before the video, we just want to take your opinions about homeless. So now we will let each table think about two questions that I will ask you. Think about it for 3 minutes, then come up with the answer of these questions. So each table should be one representative of the table will tell us their answer of the questions. The questions are, when you are walking on the street and see homeless, what is the first thing that you are thinking about? The second question, what is our solution to solve this kind of problem? So I let you now start discuss with your table, and we will have representative of each table talk for 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds, guys. Answer these questions. After this, we will show you the video. Let's go, guys.
Serious.
Homeless because they're addicted or have mental health problems and they can't get help. Then you have the veterans that have their issues, and then you just have where life goes wrong for you and you end up homeless.
But mental health is interesting because we had a governor that closed many of the mental health facilities to save money many years ago. And that just put a whole bunch of people out on the street before they had places to go, and it was closed.
There's also advocates who say that they have their rights.
Okay, guys,
So they
we
don't
have
need to be
one more
sheltered,
minute.
They can be on the street.
So what's the solution?
Because in our country, the problem is mostly drug related.
Here too.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
So they actually give treatment to people to help them find their family, help them go home. So that's how they do it. I don't know if they have this kind of program.
They have it here, but not enough. They actually have some non-profit organizations that send a shuttle around in the streets and help people. There are organizations that use the same
Yeah, well, definitely, because if it's an upscale place, they'll actually remove that.
Residential, there's no shops or anything.
China Beach.
Yeah, there's nothing for people. So,
So they can't get any.
yeah, there's no reason.
No. Plus, it's a pain in the butt to climb up there. If I was going to pick some place to sleep outside tonight, I would not haul my butt up there.
What about in France?
Yeah. Jeffrey, stop it. What about in France?
Is it similar to the
Okay, guys. Just 10 more seconds.
Apparently, I'm represented.
And so what's the solution?
Okay, what's the volunteer to start?
Cheers.
Any volunteers? Your table? Okay? You're going to start? Okay. Is there anything on Timothy? Oh, Anna. Okay. Anna, go ahead.
Okay, so our table has decided that the first thing that we think about when we see homeless people is that we feel sad for them. That whatever situation they're in or whatever situation they created for themselves has led them to someplace this bad. And we don't have a definite solution because people are homeless for different reasons. Some of them created the situation themselves, and some were put in that situation by their circumstances in life. But either way, we all agree that all of them should be treated with respect and with humanity, no matter what the solution ends up being. That they're all human beings still, and they're not less than other people.
Thank you, Anna. And I'm looking for the expert guy. I don't know. Okay, let's move to. Let us let the expert guy at. The last opinion, so he will not. Okay. You understood me. Okay. Okay. Let's go to this table. Okay, Fahad.
كاميرا تشوفكم.
Can you give us a time we have to think about it?
Okay. I think now I will attack. I will attack some tables. So. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, Jeffrey, go ahead.
Well, Franco will.
Actually, our table's idea is we completely, totally, extremely agree with Anna. Thank you so much.
You know, when I was in another school, one of my favorite teachers told me that actually strangers on the street, like homeless people, 70% of them are veterans. I mean, they were in war, and probably after comeback, American government didn't care well, and the system was not good. So they naturally went to that strange way. But you know, I really agree with you. I mean, we have to sympathize them because we have never had those situations before, so we can't imagine how miserable they are or how painful they are. So I think first we have to sympathize them, and probably we can care about them directly, but we don't need to hate them, or we don't need to have any prejudice in our mind. That's important, I think.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
Yes.
Okay. Before David?
Before David.
David is the most
Huh? Okay.
No. He did okay.
Well, I think when the first thing we look at, being foreigners coming into the U.S., looking at homeless people, probably we don't see them everywhere else. And what we see in San Francisco is a bit different because we see a lot of them. the first thing that comes up to our mind, like how come a big economy like the U.S. holds this number of homeless in San Francisco, which is considered to be a metropolitan city. And it's a pity because when you see all those tech companies and the huge economy of California holds this type of people in San Francisco, where you'll probably see the homeless people in the next neighborhood is like somebody working at Twitter or like probably one of the big tech companies making zillions of money, and they're not paying back to their community. This is one of the flags that we see in the U.S. The solution might be, I think a lot of corporations need to pay back to the community, and this should be addressed in a very serious way, because what we see, especially when it comes to the taxation system in the U.S., it is serving corporations. Everybody's trying to escape from it. That's the message that the U.S. is trying to basically serve to the whole world, but we don't see it in the U.S. ourselves, being here for the past 2 years. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone? Okay. David.
I don't have any better answer than anybody else, and I think that everybody has their own perspective. My favorite English word is the word perspective, because that means that everybody looks at something and sees something different. So when we look at the homeless, we can see the problem of ex-military, and it's true. 70%, I don't challenge Jessica's statistics. And we can take a look at the fact that the corporations should be paying back. And some do, and maybe not enough. And maybe the government has to get involved more. The problem in California was a lot less, and then the government changed many years ago, and many of the mental health clinics were closed, and those people ended up on the streets. And we realize that a lot of the problem really is a mental health problem. And then there are some people who want to be on the street. And there's the idea of respect, and somehow make that something that's better commanded. There has to be a better way to do that. But I think that there does have to be more programs. Nonprofits, NGOs step up a lot. Some corporations step up. The government has to step up a lot more. And then there has to be more of a holistic situation. It's not just food, and it's not just shelter. It has to be something that takes the people from the street into a way to give them incentive, intrinsic motivation, that they start feeling good about themselves, and that they can actually want to move into a better life. And that's hard to do. But it has to be something that gives them training, that gives them food and shelter, but also provides them with a way to move into the mainstream. And that's a very difficult thing to do. So I don't think there's one answer. I think that everybody has their own viewpoint and perspective, and I think that they're all right. Real issue is doing something like this, which is a happy event, that we actually have somebody like Osama that makes us think about this. And that's what's really important, is for somebody to make people think about this and then come together and work on this together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David. Oh, I get excited. Okay. I just want to show you what we have done as individuals. We spent last night working on editing the video, but as always, technology, always, disappointed me. So this time also, we lost the video that we have edited, but we just want to show you the main thing, the core thing of what we are going to show you. We just want to show you what we have done. First, we went We bought some blankets, some socks, and I just want you to see the video. This one. Actually, I just want to bring to your attention this one because we didn't take his face. This one has some people here. So he was taking drugs and he used the blankets and the other things.